Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Las Vegas for the Four Wide Simulations League race of Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, pardon me if I'm slurring my speech. I have done nothing but snort cocaine and drink alcohol for the past 48 hours. From the moment our plane landed, actually, as a matter of fact, I did a line of blow out of the stewardess's ass. I am Jamie Shearton, and I will be your play-by-play announcer for the day. I'm alone in the booth once more, but we have an exciting race today. Mostly because we're in Las Vegas, Sin City. I can do whatever the hell I want. And, what's that? Oh, I can't do whatever the hell I want. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that Four Wide Simulation League has opened an investigation into my behavior. And I may not be putting on this headset again. But for now, I'll tell you, we got an exciting race. It's going to be a good day here. The major storyline of today's race is the passing of Quandale Dingle last week at Daytona, and today we have his son taking over in his car, the 99 car. Quandale Dingle Jr. will be racing for Fortuna Racing for the remainder of this season. Let's take a look at what happened last week. Just a horrendous accident, and if you have young children watching, tell them to look away, because you couldn't tell them last week when it happened live. Most of them probably need trauma therapy and a whole lot of coping to learn to grow from this situation. Now, Quandale Dingle Jr., his father was proud of him. He was racing in the Xfinity Series, but here he is racing in the Cup Series today. Now, qualifying. Glue Man qualified him first today, had a good round qualifying, and Waffle in second. Andy Tate, a newcomer to the series, in third, and Weenus Hemsworth III in fourth. Chad Ripshit in fifth, and Big Chungus in sixth. Now, that's the first three lines, and we'll see how these cars run today. Quandale Dingle qualified in 11th. His father would not be proud of him for that, as his father was a winner. We are going to take a practice lap here, and or a pace lap. My fault. Once again, I can barely see. And then we will come to green here at Las Vegas. The pace car is a Dodge today. And look at all the fans in the crowd today. About 60,000 strong. 60,000 of those people are going to have their lives ruined or made in these next few days here in Las Vegas. If you're feeling extra lucky, go put something on Red 69 on a roulette table. I'm sorry, what's that? Oh, there is no Red 69 on a roulette table. The numbers only go into the 30s. My bad. However, if you feel the need to gamble, roulette's the way to go. Remember, I've never seen black in my life. Red is the only color that wins. Now, we have the NRA car here now. And the one car, let's see how they run today. And we're coming around the track one more time as the pace lap's going to pull off. And we are going to go green here at Las Vegas. So these cars really start to fire up their engines. It's an exciting day here in Las Vegas. And I don't know if that's me or the cocaine talking, but we are excited. Blue Man in first, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now these drivers, the way they've been driving these cars is incredibly aggressive and incredibly impressive. I have been blown away by the quality at which these people drive their cars. And, a very respectable strategy of driving is driving aggressively. And these guys have been driving aggressively. However, that is what killed Quandale Dingle last week. We got 3 wide with Big Chungus trying to come up the middle. And Chad Ripshit's going to make a push for first with the 2 newcomers, Andy Tate, and the 1 car is going to make a push for first. Oh, Mr. Alabama, you have got the lead. Coming around the inside, he's got it. Coming into this turn, coming out of turn 4. You can see Quandale Dingle Jr. putting his name into the mix. Trying to go 3 wide, but losing it a little bit there. And we are happy to report that Dick McCocklebutter has shown up for the race today. People did not think there was any chance that Dick McCocklebutter could be pulled off the floor of the Mirage this morning, as he was surrounded in a pool of his own vomit, somebody else's spit, and quite possibly his own urine. And that is how Vegas goes, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and yes, the actions themselves do. But I'm going to tell all my buddies about how we found Dick this morning. An absolutely great race from Thomas here so far, holding down the first place in the Valorant car. Second place is Dick McCocklebutter with Quandale Dingle Jr. running in third. He's going to look to make a pass for second here as he gets low. Oh, and we have a caution out. Bankruptcy is upside down. Oh, my God. The Blockbuster car is upside down, and that is going to finish his day, folks. And we are getting word that he is okay. He spun out there with, I didn't even see who it was. But, wow, what a crash as the caution car comes out. They're going to finish this lap. We're going to go to caution. That was, let's get a look at this. What happened here? So we see Bankruptcy 3 wide, and Walker Fuller gets into him a bit there, which leads him in there. Oh, yeah. This is another accident at the fault of Walker Fuller. Walker Fuller was the same driver who got into Quandale Dingle and killed him last week at Daytona. Waffle makes that happen, okay? That's going to shake up the standing. Definitely going to take some cars out of it. We'll see if the 75 car stays in the race. That was a close one, but luckily everybody's okay. Alright. Yeah, looks like the 75 car's okay. He continues to be blown on that car. He's going to probably go to pit road, and we'll get back into this race. And we are back live here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as the caution car is going to come off, and these drivers are going to go back to green with a single fire restart. And the 75 car will go to pit road, and we'll see if that will retire him for the day. Let's hope he can get out there and finish this race. That would be a real shame if he could not. We're back. We're back, and this time we will go green with Thomas in first, Dick McCocklebutter in second, and David Mahan in third. Quandale Dingle Jr. in fourth. And Mohamed Ghazawi, a strong racer in the exhibitions, but a bit of a weak showing last week at Daytona. We'll see how he races. As the caution car comes off, and we are going green again here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now, Mohamed's whereabouts were unknown until yesterday, when he showed up out of nowhere and said he was ready to race. He didn't even qualify. I just threw him in the spot and said, go ahead. We're back green here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with 40 laps to go. And this has been a tight race so far. With push being made down low. And Thomas still running first. Nobody else really getting the help. He's going to get down low and in front of David Mahan. Quandale Dingle Jr. Trying to make a push for the lead. Help low with the band behind him. Thomas gets down low, almost gets into Mohamed there. Mohamed looks like he might take the lead on the inside here with the help of Venus Hemsworth the third. That's some good driving. Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide. Oh, Thomas gets into David Mahan a bit there. Venus Hemsworth the third. Can he take the lead here with no help? And it seems like he's going to. Yes, he is going to with that inside lane forming a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a race. A lot of lead changes today with Quandale Dingle Jr. running in second right now, and the new number 1 car, Mr. Alabama. And he's making a push for second. Let's see if he can hold up the rest of this race. I mean, it's tough for a newcomer to really establish himself in this series, so we'll see how he does. Quandale Dingle Jr. on the outside. And they're going to go 3 wide here with Chad Ripshit looking to make a pass. David Mahan helping him out. Dodge on dodge action. And Lola Cabana behind them. Coming into lap 12. My God, this race is a long one. And Venus Hemsworth the third out front. Chad Ripshit in second place. David Mahan running in third, looking to make a push. And the 75 car has fallen far behind after that accident that put him at a great disadvantage. Lola Cabana is going to make a pass here. And she does. Lola's going to be in third place after that lap. And as we come around the track into turn 2 again, we're getting some pretty spread out racing here. The pack is kind of spread itself out a little bit. With David Mahan making a push in this race. Now, David Mahan, he's a long-haul driver. He's more of a journeyman. You can find him making trips from Burlington, Vermont to the Hooters of Shrewsbury, where David Mahan was today. And he enjoyed his chili with extra onions. And I could not recall what he had for his meal. This race is getting a little more spread out. You're starting to see the leaders take a little bit more shape with Mohammed, Weenus, Chad Ripshit, and Thomas. And they're going to drive aggressive. They're going to make a big fight for the first place position. 3 wide coming out of turn 4, and Thomas looks like he's going to have it. That's some aggressive driving from Thomas there, but he doesn't really know anything else. Quite literally, all this boy can do is drive and play Valorant. And the first 3 are pronounced positions, but we have 4 wide here, making a fight. Oh, and the 4 wide gets ugly. Oh, and there's a big wreck. Big crash. David Mahan spins out. And that's going to be bad for him today. Let's see if he can recover. Let's get a look again at that accident, because that was interesting. Cars kind of got into each other, and it looked like Quandale Dingle Jr. was involved, which has got to be scary after the accident that involved his father last week, the fatal accident at the Daytona 500. Pace car comes out, and we're going to take a look at this. So the results are rarely good when you go 4 wide, and we see it here. Oh, the cars get right in front of Quandale. Oh, and he takes a bit of a beating from the Reddit car, number 22, Big Chungus. And David spins out, and he seems to be the one who took the most damage here, for sure. The cars just kind of close in on Quandale. Not much you can do there, but he seemed to make it out of it okay. Everybody seems to be alright after that one. Should be a lot of damage to the right car. And I believe that one car is coming to pit road. Let's see who it is. Oh, 2 cars coming to pit road. Interesting. And the length of this race being a little bit longer than last week, so you're going to see cars pit a little bit more. But there's no real pitting strategy, as it is still a single-stage 54-lap race. Who is that? Man, I cannot see that far. I got to get my eyes checked. Well, we're back here, and we're going to come green with Lola Cabana coming from her car here in 4th place. First place, we have, I believe, I don't know. This is a long time to focus on the 4th place car. I guess I understand what they're going for. Muhammad Ghazawi in 3rd, Thomas Carr in 2nd, and Chad Ripshit in 1st. Chad's run a good race. Chad runs a good race every week. He leads a lot of laps, gets himself a lot of playoff points. And it looks like every car that was involved in that wreck is back out there. Nobody's day will be ended by that accident. Chad Ripshit in 1st by a fair margin, but Muhammad Ghazawi is going to give him a run for his money here going into this turn. Oh, it's a good block by Chad. Lola's going to put her name in the ring, with the 75 car still running pretty far behind. Mohammed, he gives drivers a run for their money. He's an aggressive driver. He's a tough driver. And a lot of times he comes out of nowhere. Slips in through the back door in these races. But, yeah, you can never count him out. This is quite an interesting top 4. It's a lot of people who, other than Chad, haven't had a whole lot of success in these races so far. Mohammed was a different story in the exhibitions, but since the season has started, he's kind of fallen behind a little bit as he makes the pass for 1st there on Chad Ripshit. And everybody's running in a single line today except Quandale Jr. and the Reddit car, who are just trying to keep up after that pretty gnarly accident. Atlas Peabody is running a relatively mediocre day, but he's been at the middle of the pack the whole time, so can't fault him for that. We're about halfway through this race, 23 to 54. Just a little under. It's not quite half. But this is it's been a pretty conventional race. Couple good wrecks. Hope Bankruptcy's doing. And folks, I hate to break it to you, but I'm boring myself just sitting here talking about this race. I don't have my partner in the booth again, as he has not been found since we went out last night in Las Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway does that to a man. You can see the city in the background there. But yeah, this is quite the long race. We're about halfway through at this point. Just waiting on checkered flag. And we'd love feedback. We'd love feedback on the NASCAR 4-Wide Sim League. So if you guys think this race is too long, we're willing to listen. I, for one, definitely think it is. I'll be having a chat with the commissioner. But this is brutal. Now we got Thomas making a push for first with the help of Muhammad. And Chad Ripshit looks like he's going to fall into third place unless he can make a good push here. Oh, and Muhammad's going to take first place. Now, Muhammad is one of the more aggressive drivers I've ever seen, both on and off the racetrack. I have seen him attempt to bite people before for getting in his personal space. When asked about that, his owner, Jack Shaves, or his car's owner, Jack Shaves, said, I don't know anything about that. So either that's normal for owner John Shaves to do, or he's just never crossed Muhammad the wrong way. We know very little about Muhammad's past, but I'm curious to learn more as this series goes on. Two cars who have run relatively close to each other for most of the day are Atlas P. Body and J. Oh, get into the wall there. Are we going to get a caution for that? The Reddit car recovers, so we will stay green. Oh, and there's a bigger wreck from the Jim Beam car and the DB Cooper car. Cartoon Network number 24. And then the Jim Beam of Charles Norris. Let's see that one again, because caution's definitely going to come out there. Yep, and there's the pace car. And let's get another look at this. That is tough for the Dodge car. And it looks like it's going to set him back a good amount. Let's see if he can continue racing. He might blow a tire if he doesn't go to pit road. And there goes the 75 car. Far, far behind. That caution wasn't too big of a deal. He is still in the pack, running at the back of it. Pace car's going to come off here. We're going to go green with Muhammad Ghazawi leading, Chad Ripshit in second, and Atlas P. Body in third. That is to shake up a little bit. But we'll see how Atlas runs going forward. Now, right behind him is the Thomas car with Jay Bumberdick in fifth. Now, I know Jay Bumberdick would do anything to start riding right behind the Atlas P. Body car. Now, Atlas and Jay grew up together. And there's a bit of speculation that those two have some family drama going back a long way. Two of them have some serious unsettled business as Jay Bumberdick falls back a bit, and that has to have him seething. Because he had Atlas in his fingertips, and he let him walk. Let's see if Atlas can make a push for first here as Thomas attempts to work towards the front of the pack again with the help of Linus Hemsworth III. Now, Thomas is a miracle. The fact that that man is allowed to operate a motor vehicle should blow the minds and terrify all of us. Nonetheless, operate one professionally. Atlas P. Body is making that push for first place. He's in second, right behind Muhammad. Let's see if we can get the inside lane here coming out of turn 2. And he won't. He's going to ride in line with David Mahan making a pass over Linus Hemsworth III. And those two have been driving good cars today. Good race for the two of them. Been battling for a lot of position. And the fact that David Mahan's running towards the front of the pack after that gnarly accident at the start of the race is good. It's good for him. It's always good when you see a driver get back out there and manage to run a good race. Look at all those smiling faces in the crowd. And all right, the help of Lola Cabana, Thomas is going to make a pass on Wenis here. And let's see if he can get past Walker Fuller. Atlas Peabody cannot make that pass, but here comes David Mahan to do it for him. He did not take the opportunity when he had it, and now David Mahan said, it's my turn. Great racing by David today, and his car can't be in perfect shape, so that's all the credit to the driver. Chad Ripshit in fourth. Let's see if David can get inside of Atlas here and make the pass. Now that would be impressive if he could do that this quickly. I mean, he came all the way from the back of the pack. And he's going to do it. He's going to make that pass for second place. Has he got it? He does. Let's see if he can get behind Muhammad now. Oh, and he's going to make a run for first here, I think. Oh, but Muhammad's car is just too fast. David's going to have to stick in second for just a little bit longer. See if coming out of this turn he can make that play. And we have Lola running towards the back of the pack, kind of holding back these other cars a little bit. Waffle trying to make the pass on her so he can make himself a contender in this race. Jay Bumberdick towards the back of the pack there too. And Glue Man, who qualified in the pole position, has really kind of fallen off in this race. And Muhammad Ghazawi has led a good amount of laps at this point. But it's neck and neck for first place right now. We know David Maham wants that first place pass, and we'll see if he gets it. Towards the back of the pack, we have the Reddit car fighting Waffle in the Waffle House vehicle. And David has that inside lane. He will likely take first place here and dethrone Muhammad Ghazawi after just a couple of laps. So that's some incredible driving by David Muhammad. And that's a man who was a professional taxi driver for over 30 years. So he knows his way around a motor vehicle. Currently, off the track, you can find David driving a 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan, as he refers to it as his baby. Chad Ripshit in third place. It's a shocker he can even drive this week. I swear to God, I saw that man at every Fat Tuesday on the Las Vegas Strip. And we have 3 wide between Atlas Peabody, Thomas, and Wenis Hemsworth III. You're getting a little dangerous there, but it looks like Wenis has the pass. Now, we know Wenis' owner, Parker Dunn, cares about perfection, cares about winning. Top 5 finish is not enough for him. He wants to win this race. So we will see if he can make that push for first, though he is a bit far behind right now. Oh, and he gets into the wall a bit there. That's not going to help his case at all. But it didn't seem to hurt him too bad. He's kind of running on his own right now, with Thomas in 5th place. And then Chad Ripshit's looking to make a pass for second on Muhammad Ghazawi. Can he do it? Let's see if he gets inside going around this corner. He does. He's got it. He's going to get that pass, and Wenis Hemsworth going to make up some good time on Muhammad here. Going to turn 1. And this race it's been tight. We got 12 laps to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And here comes Muhammad Ghazawi to make the pass for second again. He did not like that it was taken from him by Chad Ripshit. However, this battle has given Wenis Hemsworth the opportunity to catch up and attempt to take third place, even second. Quite the race we've seen so far, folks. Muhammad Ghazawi trying to get in the way of Wenis, but he will not be deterred. And he's going to get behind him, and out of this turn, don't be shocked if you see him attempt to make a pass for second. Because that's just the kind of driver he is. He is hungry. He is not so humble. And he would like to win this race. Now, I'll tell you, Wenis Hemsworth III, born in the bathroom of the very first Wiener Schnitzel in California. So he has quite the story. It's a success story, I'll tell you that. He was found in the bathroom, and now he's a NASCAR driver. So he's got the pass for second, but David Mahan has a firm lead for first place. And I don't know if he's going to be caught, folks. There's not a whole lot of driving left to do. But I never want to say never in this NASCAR Sim League. You know, if you're Wenis, you really want to restart right now, but nothing is guaranteed. Now, the battle for third place has been pretty interesting, too, between Muhammad and Chad. Because they're going at it. They're neck and neck. And And as we go into 10 to go, we have David Mahan in the lead, still with a firm lead. And Wenis in second, Mohammed in third, and Chad in fourth. And as long as this race has felt, it has been a good one. It's been tight. It's been fresh, just like I like it. And the back of the pack has kind of fallen off a little bit. And if you're one of these top 5 cars, you got to be a little nervous about that because there's a lot of room and potential for a caution there. Because these cars, they're fighting for every position at this point. Because playoff points, they matter. But it doesn't look like they're really going to make any real effort since they keep getting stuck. However, a restart could be dangerous, especially if you're David Mahan right now. The last thing you want is a restart. The number one thing you want is to go to victory lane, head to the Hooters of Dedham, get a Budweiser beer, onions with chili, and your shrimp tacos. Now, we are 3 wide here in the battle for third place, with Thomas winning it and falling into line out of that turn. Oh, but they stay 3 wide. Oh, and it looks like Chad Ripshit is going to fall back there a little bit into 4th place. And Dick McCocklebutter leading the back of the pack with a tight race between David Mahan and Wenis Hemsworth III. Now, these two are good drivers who are deserving of a win. And you know they're going to fight every lap until the end. Coming up on 7 to go, with Jay Bumberdick looking to pass Dick McCocklebutter in that battle. And at this point, they're fighting for points. They're fighting for a higher finish than they could have had because winning this race feels unlikely for them. Glue Man is putting his name back into the mix with tight battle for what is that, 6th place? And then first and second, we have David and Wenis. Oh, with Wenis taking the lead over David Mahan. Now, this has been a tight race up to this point, but this is Wenis' race to lose right now. Considering there's really not a whole lot of opportunity for passing, if Wenis runs a good race, this one is his. But it feels like a battle between these two, and I don't know who's going to come out on top, folks. I do not know. We are on lap 49 of 54 with 5 to go here, or 6 to go here, my bad. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And this is one that you're not going to want to miss the conclusion to. They're going to be neck and neck just about towards the end. And I don't think that we're going to see a whole lot of changes in the leads at this point. A few battles here and there in the middle of the pack, but it's going to be between Wenis and David. And that's a strong finish that we're going to see. So David has fallen behind a little bit, but he could make up some ground here. Coming into the turn, let's see if he can do it. Oh, and he gets a little more neck and neck, but Wenis does a good job getting low. And then we're going to have, oh, it's tight. It's a tight race. Now, David in 2nd place. He's probably going to make a pass this lap. Or he's at least going to fight for it because we got 3 to go here at Las Vegas. And David's got to do something. He's got to start driving a little more aggressive if he wants anything to come of this. Quite honestly, this is Wenis' race to lose. Because if Wenis can run a pretty wheel, then there's no way David's passing. But we've seen how this sim league goes. And I do not want to be one to draw conclusions. But they are neck and neck. They are neck and neck, and so long as Wenis keeps shifting well, and he doesn't let David take the inside, it is his race. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I am on the edge of my seat. I am wired. I just did another bump, because that's what Vegas is all about. As we are coming to 2 to go here. Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Oh! Never mind, this is the last lap. We got a checkered flag in the air. Oh, and it's a battle for first place, but David looks like he's going to take it. Number 78 car taking first place. With Wenis behind him. Wenis has got to do something if he wants to win this race. He's got to get low. He's got to get low. He's gonna lose. Looks like David Mahan is going to take the checkered flag here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Oh, what a race. David Mahan in the 78 Hooters car goes to victory lane. And folks, it is rare you will see a battle like that in the last lap of the 4-wide Sim League race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Wow. I am blown away by the driving that we saw today. Muhammad Ghazawi will finish in 3rd, Thomas in 4th, Glue Man in 5th. Cars are going to come to pit road here as your official standings come up. What a race. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in to NASCAR 4-Wide Sim League. We will see you next week in Phoenix. As always, God bless. Good night.